Hey, welcome to episode 5 of my effort to play through a bunch of PC games and review their first 30 minutes. Let's see what we have in store for us this time. Here come the games. And we are going to land on... Ooh. I just noticed a double. We've landed on SOULCALIBUR VI. Right. First of all, let me address the fact that I just saw Watch Dogs 2 twice in a row there. I'm pretty sure I don't own 2 copies of Watch Dogs 2. So that means my randomness thing is not working as perfectly as it should do. So I will look into that on my next dev episode. In the meantime, we're still getting random games, and I have landed on SOULCALIBUR. Here is how much I know about SOULCALIBUR. Nothing. I know it is a fighting game. Have I ever played a SOULCALIBUR game? I might have played 1 or 2 matches of like SOULCALIBUR 2 or 3. Although I couldn't tell you on what console or in what year. And I'm not even 100% sure that I've actually played any SOULCALIBUR. So, yeah, I am not a complete stranger to fighting games. I have played quite a few of them. But it is definitely one of my less frequented genres. I'm one of those people that buys the Mortal Kombat games for the story. So, if that tells you anything. Yeah, so that is an interesting one. Let's go to the Steam page as per usual. SOULCALIBUR VI, which apparently has Geralt in it. Interesting. Is that also Paul Phoenix? And Heihachi? Is this a Namco game? Maybe it is. As I say, my knowledge of SOULCALIBUR very, very non-existent. So this should be an interesting experience for me and for anyone watching me. And if you come here for SOULCALIBUR, oof, I apologise for what you're about to witness. Cool. Let's get this installed. Alrighty, I am ready to play some SOULCALIBUR. Got, as soon as the cable is free, I've got a controller. Trusty PlayStation 5 controller, wired, because I forgot to charge it. And let's give this a go. I'll be honest, I'm somewhat dreading this because I am not a fighting game person. What is going on here? I do not need QWERTY controls. Sure, I intend to use a controller. Thank you very much. What on earth would my fingers even be doing? I'm placing fingers on keyboard for a moment. If I were to use keyboard controls, so you got WASD. Fine. Face buttons are HJUI, which is, well, that's just mad. And then, what are your triggers? OP, KL, wow. BN for left and right stick. I'm sure someone's happy about it. That's, right, continuing. Yes. Close. That's fine. No, this is confirming something I was... So, if memory serves, and again, not a fighting game person, if memory serves, the thing with Soul Calibur that differentiates it from everything else is that it's very weapons-based. I'm not sure how that affects the gameplay compared to something like Tekken, but... do you want to reset network data and start the game? Sure, why not? I agree. I agree. I think that was the name of the first ever game, was Soul Edge, wasn't it? I feel like my timer should be going. I usually start the timer at new game, but given that they're giving me a story prep before I hit new game, I feel like it makes sense to get started now. Libra of Soul is a mission mode in which an exciting story unfolds around the character of your creation. Along the way, some missions will allow you to play through the battle tutorials, so it is highly recommended that you play through this mode. Okay. You can adjust your controller settings, rah 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 rah. Okay. Things that have happened, that's fine. Moving on. So, mission Libra of Soul or story soul. Well, wait a minute, if that's... Create an original character and set forth on an adventure around the world where you'll experience the legend of the cursed sword from a different soul's perspective. Enjoy the dramatic stories of each individual character as well as the main tale of the cursed sword that ties them together. I feel like Libra of Soul should come second then, right? You should be doing the story first. Oh no, now I'm confused. What else have we got? Battle, which will presumably just be verses. Create a custom character. And then other such things. Let's have a look at story mode first. Okay, that is a lot of... Let's see if I can recognise any names here. Well, Geralt, and Cervantes, or Cervantes, whatever the name is, from the intro cinematic there. Soul Edge, its story reaches far back into the darkest depths of history. In the 16th century, the legend tried to rear its ugly head again. Wait, is this just the exact same cutscene told again? Yeah, looks like it. Can I skip? Skip. The Lingsheng Su tragedy. When the evil seed emanated from the cursed blade, one fateful day in Spain, it released a white light that burst forth, affecting lands far and wide, even as far afield as Lingsheng Su. That is some nice oil painting work there. I don't know if this comes across on the video or not, but looking at this on my monitor, like, that really does look like an actual oil painting. Okay. I must say, there's a lot more story involved in this than I assumed there would be. That really does look nice. And then I have to have a fight. And we had to have a fight. I'm not big fans of like rendered cutscenes in this, are they? Aha! A fight! Right, so that's one of them. Got one of them. I assume I've got some sort of... Ow. Can I roll out, or... Right. So I got, what, a block? Okay, and then a kick. Okay, a high attack and a low attack, I'm assuming. Trying to combine like two high attacks and a low attack, or I don't know. I'll have to have a look at a moves list next time. Another comic strip. Oh dear. She needs the Kodak red eye treatment. Okay. Oh, okay, I can kind of do a skip through the text. Yeah, I don't want to spend this entire 30... We're, what, 13 minutes in almost, and it's mostly been comics and things so far, which... If it were more combat and it were the cutscenes with awesome fight scenes going on, that would be one thing, but this is a lot of pictures, which are very pretty pictures. I will grant them that. But yeah, I'd like to actually do some gameplay. Didn't even get to have a fight in that chapter. So we will now be beginning a period of intense training under the guidance of the old man, Edgemaster. Hopefully that includes a fight. So apparently I fought a bear at some point in the comic. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Soul Calibur fans mostly just hit the versus mode and then never leave. It doesn't seem like something that would draw a lot of people in. Hey! A fight! Right, so I know I can do that. I know I can do a little chain here. Let me pause. Right, so we've got... Well, none of this tells me what each attack is, so that's fine. Universal Tactics. Don't think I really need to faff with that. Good lord, what is all of this? Leap of the Loach. If your opponent guards low, hit them with a Heaven Cannon. Okay, oh, these are all different characters. Okay, I was starting to wonder if this was like different stances or something. So I am currently playing as Killick. Alright, so you can do like diagonals, left, lots of difference between a white and a black arrow. I don't know. Let's try... Whoop, whoop. No. No, I'm not convinced. Let's have a look. Critical edges. Down, right, and B. As part of a combo. So that. I mean, this ain't exactly Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, is it? Oh, did something there, and there. I really am just smashing buttons. What happened there? No idea. Oh. Oh, shoulder buttons. What do they do? Oh, did I just do a parry? I'm just faffing around with controls at the minute, trying to figure out what... Oh, it's best of 5 as well, apparently. Come on, Ed. Yeah, I am just not 100% sure what I am doing. Alright, I am gonna... Let's get out of here. Timeline. Oh, okay, so you change characters as you move through the story. Very well. Let's give this Libra of Soul thing a go. I'm not going to faff around with the story here again. Right, let's try and create a character. See what this comes out like. So, it says human male. Can that be something other than human? Yeah, I don't mind being completely reset. So, ooh, hello. So we've got like elves, lizard people, mummies. Oh, these are all races. So, a winged lost soul, outcast, which looks like the, God, what are they called? The Final Fantasy 11/14 people, and 12, I guess, with bunny ears. Right, lost soul horned, Darksider, so these are all like evil on this row, I'm assuming, and good on this row, or I don't know. Shapeshifter, automaton, mummy. I mean, why would I not be a lizard man? Come on. Nice. Slightly tall, average. Let's go buff. Thick set. Upper arms. Get 'em up. Forearms. Get 'em up to a certain extent. Pecs. Get 'em up. Don't think that's actually made a slightest bit of difference. Thighs. Get 'em up. Not too much though. There we go. Right. Back. Can't do anything with your face on this. I'm assuming that's a lizard man issue. Yeah, okay. Edit colour. I'm happy with that colour. I'm not going to faff too much around in this. Yes, we're happy with that. Back. How do I go back? I'll just keep going. I'll finish editing. There we go. Right, weapons. So you can have a sword, a hoofing great, almost halberdy thing. Is that like size? Ninja swords, okay. Nunchucks. A snake sword. Well, that seems appropriate. A Zweihander. Okay. Well, that looks like a bit more of a agility-based weapon. Katana and I don't know. We're going to try to pronounce that one. Zweihander Nightmare. Elbow blades, rapiers, longsword and pistol sword. Well, it's got like a gun in it. That's pretty funny. Giant axe, that looks great. A scythe, I like the look of that. Double saber, classic. Bipolar pulse enhancement device. No idea what that means. Longsword ×2, and then we're back at the top again. So I'm going to go with the snake sword just to keep it thematic. Shivam. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, what were the lizard people race in Magic the Gathering called? Is it like Vashino? I'm called Vashino. Your life depends upon it. Convergence, let's go. Gives a fight to do. When I woke up, my head was pounding. Maybe it was the nightmare I'd had, but I could barely catch my breath or stop shaking. You're finally awake. It seems you had quite the nightmare. A man in a hood stood at my side. His appearance suggested someone quiet, but strong-willed. My name is Zasalamal. And I know what's happened to you. Let's just get on with it. Come on. Do not ask anything. And we will go and do, I'm assuming, some sort of combat tutorial based on the text there. The Astral Fisher. Select food, change weapon, go. Looks like we got a fight on our hands. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I don't know what I just did there. Wow! Next. This story has not grabbed me in any way, shape or form. I got some gold and an achievement. Okay, so reach for the golden sword, I guess, or the azure sword. Didn't it say those who, wait, those who love chaos or those who hate chaos? I can't remember which way around it was. And I reach for the, I mean, the azure sounds, sword sounds cooler. Fun fact about me, I think gold is dumb. It's the one ridiculous opinion I have about rare metals. There are reasons for it, but I'm not going to get into it on this video. Right, that was certainly a thing. I got to choose a sword, apparently. What's in my player menu? Got a mission log. Weapons. Okay, so you can change weapons as you go through, I'm assuming. Where did my... There we go. My Viper Edge back. Items. I don't have any. Mercenaries. Whatever that is. Creation. Is that... That just taking me back to my character creation screen. Yes. And that's the end of the... That seems appropriate. Alright, let's go and click that. Okay. SOULCALIBUR VI. As previously stated, this is a difficult one because it is not my type of game at all, and my sneaking suspicion, not knowing anything about most fighting games, is that, or at least not outside of the really, really popular big AAA ones, I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is quite a niche series anyway, and I don't know if this game is considered necessarily good even within the series. I could be completely wrong about that, but the first 30 minutes is not it's not enthralling. My suspicion is that it would probably be more appropriate for those people who have played, you know, at least a couple of other games in the series, so they have some idea of what they're doing, but that is not where I am. So yeah, there's some very beautiful oil painting looking things. The art does seem genuinely quite good. I'm not a big fan of how the story was being told in like comic strips effectively, but not even like interesting comic strips. The fighting system seems the least... if there is more to it than what I discovered, which of course there will be, but it's certainly the least interesting straight off the bat for a scrub that I've come across in quite a long time. Like your Street Fighters, your Mortal Kombats, your Tekkens, even your Dead or Alives, to go back a bit further, like they gave you characters that had move sets that you could just get up and running with like instantly. This is not seemingly the same way. I suspect there's probably a lot more strategy involved in this versus flashiness, in which case it's going to take a lot longer than 30 minutes to figure out the kind of ebb and flow of what the gameplay is. But yeah, for someone of my scrubbiness in the fighting game community, this has not done anything for me really, so I'm afraid this is going to be a first 30 minutes review of a 1 out of 5. Just did not pull me at all. I'm not going to play this game again unless something drastic happens in the way I think about video games. At a subjective level, again, this is... none of these reviews should be taken objectively, and they certainly don't review the entire game. But the first 30 minutes of this, for someone coming in with my experience, or lack of, doesn't do it for me. Whereas, I know, matter-of-factly, that had I gone into a Mortal Kombat game, or a Street Fighter game, or a Tekken game, I would have had a much better time, a lot quicker. And might even have a clue what was going on in the story. So, yeah, that's where we are. 1 out of 5 for SOULCALIBUR 6. Unfortunate, I was actually hoping that this one would be a good fun one, but... yeah, I did not have fun at all there, to be honest. So, there we go. Moving on. Next.